So for Amuwodofi, they're having their own games just to create that awareness, give their youths a platform to showcase their skills. They're also using it to discover talents for the future. We'll be right back.
Organizers of the Amuwo Games Mini Sports Festival have concluded arrangements for the 5th edition of the Sporting Fiesta, scheduled to host next month. The games, scheduled for the weekends in the month of November, will, among other objectives, provide platform for the youth to bond while exploring their prowess in sports. The multi-sports fiesta, targeted at discovering talent from the grassroots, aims to foster unity while promoting healthy rivalry among residents of various communities in Amuwo-Odofin. 8 teams will compete in 16 sports, including athletics, basketball, chess, cycling, drought, football, 5-a-side football, Scrabble, swimming, table tennis, volleyball, and marathon. Themed councils camp culture, the games will promote integrity, discipline, and accountability among the youths, with over 50,000 residents expected to be engaged during 8 thrilling days of sports in November. Speaking at the press conference heralding this year's event, Executive Chairman Amuwo-Odofin Local Government, Prince Lanre Sanusi, noted that Amuwo Games is more than a fiesta, but a vision for grassroots sport development, serving as a platform where talent meets opportunity and opportunity pride grows through healthy competition. He described the fiesta as a celebration of community, character, and progress, noting that sports have the power to unite people beyond differences, teaching teamwork, respect, and perseverance.
This is a commitment. It's a commitment, and it's going to be a very, very good experience that you can't just forget easily. It's going to be something, it's going to be a renewed Amuwo-Odofin Games that everyone around the world will be looking forward to. Like a whole lot of people are looking forward to Dirty December. So when you think about Dirty December, you think about Amuwo Games all around the world. You just want to come for the experience, and by God's grace, God Almighty will help us.
The LG boss commended the organizers for sustaining the initiative for a decade while acknowledging partners, sponsors, and other stakeholders for their belief in the vision while building a community where unity thrives, integrity stands, and excellence becomes identity. Chairman of the local organizing committee and initiator of the games, Seun Ayeni, explained that the initiative was created to encourage the youth to stay away from social vices and curb restiveness in the communities. He assured that participants with outstanding performance will get opportunities to develop their skills and build professional careers. Ayeni added that Amuwo Games will aid grassroots sport development in Lagos and produce talents that will represent the state and the country at major competitions in the future.
We've met with Lagos State Sports Commission also, so submitted some of the names of the athletes that came out tops in Amuwo Games to the Sports Commission, and the conversation was simple. Can we get these guys into a sports, a Lagos State level kind of participation? Because the Sports Commission is getting involved this year again. Hopefully they'll be able to we'll get the conversation going, and then we'll be able to put in more people from Amuwo into this state's map.
Various venues across Amuwo-Odofin local government will stage different sports events during the games, which commences with the torch parade and opening ceremony on Saturday, November 1st. The games will climax with the closing ceremony on Saturday, November 23.
Back is still Sports Splash on Lagos television. It depends on which way you want to go. I know for all councils in the state, everybody is tapping into the benefits of sports for their youths. For Ajegule, they have a marathon, and for Amuwo-Odofin, it's a game. They have different sporting events all in one, for the youths of that council area. I have Adewale Damola with me this morning. He's a member of the organizing committee for the games. This is the 5th installment for these games, and it's been laudable ever since you started it. We have table tennis, there's basketball, there's chess, there's cycling, there's drought, there's football. Yeah. So how has this helped in provision of facilities? Because I know when you organize this, sometimes at the beginning you might not have these facilities readily there. You might be borrowing from other councils. Has this helped for you guys to now cite all these various sports facilities in the area?
Well, thank you. When we started Amul Games, like 10 years ago, so we had Lagos State Sports Commission. They came over to inspect the venues. So when you say facilities, I'm sure you're talking about the venues. So they came around, they inspected the venues we plan to use, and they okayed everything. So that's it.
Okay, so it's there. You have it all located in one spot.
All located in Amul, not one spot.
Okay, one spot.
Like
So
different areas in
that's
Amul.
cool. So it's good. It has helped as well.
Yeah, so like this year, we plan to have our basketball games in a secondary school because we're trying to reach out to like younger people. So, I mean, Amul Games is for youth, but we're trying to look out for younger people.
That's in the studio. Logo, do you have any questions?
Yes. So how does the qualification process go in for the games? You know, do the competitors go via the awards, or secondary schools are invited, or how's the process? Because you just said something about that for the basketball you want to go through secondary school process. So how does it go?
Okay, so for everybody that registers for Amul Game, it's free. So we have a medical, you have to go through medicals, you know, medicals for games like basketball, football, swimming, you know, all of those rigorous games. We have medical sessions for them. So anybody that registers has to do a medical, regardless of, you know, the games that you are putting in for. So when I mentioned the secondary school part, I'm trying to say that we are trying to reach out to more of the upcoming, you know, boys and girls. So we thought of changing our venue for basketball this year. It usually used to be some courts there in Amul, but we thought about reaching out to these people, and the best way is to have facilities used when they have it in schools. So that's why we chose to have some of our games. Like this particular school is going to be giving us facilities for about 5 games.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it.
All right. So it's coming up. When is it starting?
November 1st.
Oh, okay.
So
So how many? What are the participants? How many are you looking at the end of the day?
To be honest, it's usually, so we called it a festival because it's first thing is all weekend in November.
Okay.
Like you can never have us, well, all hands on deck in every weekend in November. So like about thousands of people in Amul.
Okay.
So but you have to be based in Amul.
That is
Yes,
their
that's why it's called
That's their
Amul
council,
Games.
yeah.
So,
Now, finally, from me, I just want to know talents you've discovered so far and talents you will also discover from this now.
okay.
What happens next? How do you now follow them till they get to their peak?
Okay, so in 2019, we had one of our sponsors, I think, Kokun Foundation or something.
You're not supposed to mention that on
oh, I'm sorry. So they handled one of the games, and they had to. So the winner was given scholarship.
Okay, scholarship for athletes, okay.
Athletes.
Good.
And then we have somebody who played tennis in Amul Games who has traveled out. I think she had a dream of becoming a lawn tennis player.
Okay.
So Amul Game was a platform for her to,
Okay.
you know, so
Excel and achieve
and she's
that
out
dream.
of the country.
And I
as
also
well.
believe that you also work in tandem with this Lagos State Sports Commission, so that athletes
Yes,
you
we
discover
do.
there, you
Yes,
can
we
give it to
do.
them.
We're on
then they will
that
not have
because
less, and
we've
then
given
do the
them the
necessary.
names of the gold medalists in all seasons so that they could help us push them.
While you guys do close monitoring of those athletes as well.
Yes, we do.
All right, I want to say thank you to Damola for being part of the show. Thank you, as we wish you well in the games coming up.
Thank you
The
so
5th
much.
installment
Thanks
for the
having me.
Amul Games. We'll be taking a break. When we come back, we'll be looking at cycling in Nigeria. Please don't go away.